Let me introduce y'all to this YouTube family, showing us the way to get out of debt gradually. My man Josh hold it down in the household, Christine dominating debt with a chokehold. And the kids, they are Grace and Zoe. Baby Tennessee, new addition to their story. Debt Kickin Sunday, daily vlogging. Dave Ramsey plan, gonna have us live large. And every day we'll see part of their lifestyle, how they budget and they keep things wrote down. See them work through the envelope system. No credit cards, only cash going with them. You will see how their family strives to survive with the budget plan. Help us understand, and daily vlogs show us how to have fun. When you hear this song, let me hear you say, debt is dumb. Debt is dumb, debt is dumb, debt is dumb. Let me hear you say it louder.
Welcome home.
Thank you, we're back. We missed you guys. We missed this Debt Kicking Sunday. Summer is a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun, so our schedules are kind of
busy.
All wonky.
Busy.
But, yeah, we're back. I have a question for you guys before we run out of time at the end, because I know we will. We get a lot of questions, far more questions than we could fit into our 15-minute time that YouTube allows us to do. So, for a video, we were thinking about making Debt Kicking Weekends. What do you think? Weekends, so Saturday we would post the Debt Kicking. Sunday, just in the same form where you're asking us our questions and we answer it. And then on Sunday, a video would go up as well. Sunday morning, first thing before we go to church. I'm loving that schedule. We're enjoying our Sundays off together as a family. And
yeah, buddy.
Not working on those days. So, what do you guys think? Is that something that you'd be, then we can answer twice as many questions.
Woohoo, thumbs up.
And then, yes, we have a little bit of something for everybody, because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday would all still be family vlogs, our daily vlogs. And then Friday would be our dinner vlogs, our dinner video ideas, recipe ideas. And then Saturday and Sunday would be Debt Kicking. So I kind of like the sounds of that. It just popped in my head. It's a genius idea. So leave a comment. Let us know if you guys think that'll work, okay? Okay, first question for today. I am pulling these questions. We are
2 weeks ago.
Off of a few weeks ago, actually. It's the video where Josh thanked you guys for his support and his aunt just passed away. So these are the adult questions that weren't necessarily geared towards Zoe, okay? And thank you for your love and support of our sweet daughter. She did a great job. Okay, so first one, a possible idea, question, or thought for the future. Maybe Josh can do a tutorial on how he designed your family spreadsheets. I keep trying to make some, and they become a royal mess. Great video.
Okay.
A tutorial, I like that. So be thinking how you could do that.
Well, I want to maybe somehow put it on the website.
Yeah,
so
well, people have given us tips on how to do that.
Yep.
So, such a good idea having your oldest do a kids section. I mean, kids tend not to listen regarding money until a certain age, I assume anyway. Having someone more their age will surely make it more inspiring. Plus, Dee is a very good vlogger. I think she'll do a great job. That's great. If you guys have any future ideas for Zoe, she had a blast. Leave what you would like to hear from Zoe down below, and we'll see if we could form a video off of it with her. First of all, I just wanted to tell you how awesome you are. I start each day watching one of your YouTube videos. That's awesome, because we have almost 600. I am contacting you to see if you could give me a jump start on being debt-free. I have baby step 1 completed. I have a CD that I cashed out early in order to get my emergency fund taken care of quickly. I am living at home with my mom until I can get a job so I don't have many bills. I was stupid and took out more student loan money than I needed. So I have about $11,000 in student loan debt and about $1,200 in other small debts. I want to get my finances in order right now, so when I do land a job, it will be second nature to take the extra income and become debt-free faster. I currently receive $695 a month from government assistance. How do you suggest I tackle this? Thank you for being awesome. Oh, you're awesome.
You need to do a budget.
I'm excited for you. But remember, you guys, knowledge is only 20% of this.
80% behavior.
It's 80% behavior.
So you got
even though, and I'm not just picking on you, but even though you know what you should be doing, it's still 80% behavior. So we are glad to help you guys out and point you in the right direction. We're speaking to us too, because we have human moments where we want stuff. But anyway, keep that in mind. So go ahead, sorry.
So the $695, you just need to do a budget. You need to do the baby steps, and you need to do a budget.
Yeah.
And then that's, I mean, because your $695 is not a whole lot probably, but it'll be enough to get done what you need to get done. But it needs to be a budget, and work your smallest debts first to get the snowball going, and go from there. If you haven't taken Dave's FPU, I suggest you take FPU, and it'll tell you everything you need to know how to be debt free.
Yeah, and if you don't know where to start with budgeting forms, we always list free Dave's link down below these videos in the description box to his free video, to his free budgeting form. So, and he makes it really simple.
Yeah.
Anybody can work a budget. I'm pretty sure a child could work his sheet. So you guys can do it. Thank you for watching us and leaving such a sweet comment. Help, my fiance hurt himself and he was out of work for almost a week, which really hurt us financially. I have fallen off the wagon on sticking to the budget and saving money since we were limited on money when he got hurt. How do I go about trying to get myself back on? I am so confused. Please give me some guidance on how to get back on track.
That's kind of backwards though, because I would think if you lost a job and you had lower income, you'd be tighter on your money. So she says, I've fallen off the wagon on sticking to the budget and saving money since we were limited on money when he got hurt. Doesn't that seem backwards?
Maybe you didn't have your emergency fund.
Yeah.
But I think what shocked you more, or probably what hurt the worst, is that this was unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
And there's two things you guys can count on in life. One is the unexpected, and two is taxes. Actually, three. Death, taxes, and unexpected items.
So just need to do the baby steps. Sounds like you need to have an emergency fund, and you need to do a written budget. A written budget every 2 weeks or every payday is the best motivation you could possibly do. Mm-hmm. Sit down and do a budget.
And just learn from this. You really, guys, you've got to just splat before you can, you don't bounce. You just, like Dave Ramsey says, you just hit the floor and you splat. And then that's your point to where you work up from.
I mean,
to prevent this from happening again.
Anything happens. Like last night, we went on a date night. We were out on date night, and the starter in the car went out. So I went to replace the starter today and realized my battery was dead and my battery wires and terminals and everything all dead. So...
But we bought ice cream, and I prayed, and he got it started, so we can get home from the grocery store.
Yeah, but I mean, still, we went on a date night last night, didn't think anything about it. I got it all fixed today, but it cost us almost $300.
Yeah.
I mean, it was unexpected, but we had an emergency fund. So things come up that you're not planning on for sure. So.
And you just build it back.
You just build it back. You just pay it back.
Hi guys, I love your videos. We love you. I am a stay-at-home mom to 3 girls, 18, 12, and 9 months. You have one that's T's age, slightly older. Mm-hmm. Since losing my job about 2 years ago, I've really learned the value of a penny. I coupon to stock up on household items we use on a regular basis. I meal plan to stick to my grocery list. My dilemma is the hubby. He is a spender on wants, as I am a spender on needs. He does work very hard to provide for our family, and I am grateful for that. How can I deal with the fact that he sets me back on my budgeting and trying to save money? It gets so frustrating and discouraging, and not to mention stressful. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. Thanks.
Sounds like you're on a budget. You're on a tight budget. Maybe you just need to put some hubby blow money in the budget. Whether it be $10, $5, $100, whatever.
Why don't you guys just get on the same envelope system?
There you go. But I mean, if the hubby had $20 a week and he knew that that's all he had to spend, maybe that's all he would spend instead of just spending willy-nilly.
And sit down with him, because you've been doing this for a while, so you could say how much money you've saved and what your progress has been, and have a budget meeting with him. But don't call it a budget meeting, because it sounds like he's a free spirit. Just sit down with him and say, look, this is why it's important to me, and we've accomplished these things without you knowing it or being aware of it, and I really could use your help on sticking to an envelope system. So
for needs, not wants.
For needs, not wants.
Wants get a sink envelope. That's what our wants do.
So work with him and say, I understand you want these things, and if they're within reason, set up a cash envelope for that, and put a little bit. Say, okay, honey, we're going to put $10 a month away or $30 a month away until we save for this, and then we're going to go pay cash.
Yeah, buddy.
And then eventually, I would highly recommend you guys taking Financial Peace University together. because that's what helped us come together and go forward on the same page. So I have that plantar fasciitis thing too. It is so painful every day to walk on my left foot. Do you have
Amen to that.
Do you have special shoes or inserts, and do they help? And do you have any other advice that you
Well, I took your guys' advice when I was on my I had that video or whatever, and you guys had all these suggestions come in, and I went through every suggestion and looked them up and Googled them and everything. And actually, it was all because of you guys that I'm feeling better. So I went to the doctor. He said, you have plantar fasciitis. I wore the boot. The boot was giving me more side effects than it was fixing. It was hurting my knee and my lower back because my height was off on my feet because the boot was so thick. So I looked it up and I ended up going and getting Dr. Scholl's has a special insert just for plantar fasciitis. So I got that, and then we went over and I bought some new shoes. I looked up shoes that have really, really good support, and New Balance is a shoe that...
So find a New Balance store near you.
Correct. But New Balance has like a whole line of shoes just for people that have plantar fasciitis, or there's another one they call it that's on your heel that has special support in the shoes. They're like great, great shoes. So I got an insert and I got New Balance shoes, and when I wear the shoes throughout the day, you can't tell I have any effects, but like at nighttime it stiffens up, and in the morning it stiffens up, and I have to do exercises. And
I tell you what, we learned so much from the New Balance sales guy. He informed us of way more than his doctor did.
The doctor didn't tell me anything, and we went to get the new shoes, and it felt like I was sitting in a doctor's office. The guy at the shoe store knew way more about it than the doctor did.
He was very knowledgeable, and the shoes ended up costing $70. So
they're a little bit more expensive,
but terribly blew the budget. It was more expensive than what we spend normally.
Yeah.
But completely worth it. And stretching. He stretches, guys. Look up stretching for plantar fasciitis. It's not going to go away with just super shoes or in time. It's something you have to work.
But then again, it justifies the price. I mean, if you wear a shoe that doesn't help you, you're not fixing the problem. So if you spend a little bit to get to good shoes, it helps out. So that's what we did.
Hi, folks. Question. Would you do the steps differently if your spouse suffered from a chronic condition that makes him unable to get life insurance? And if you had small kids? For example, focus on baby step 4 and 6 to get our retirement fund done with the house paid off, and only after that focus on saving for the kids' college. We would really appreciate your input. Thanks for the awesome videos. I think you're on to something. Right. That's exactly what I would do. Because the kids can work their way through college. We know Zoe's not going to have as much as Tennessee's going to have. Tennessee will be able to go wherever she wants with less stress. But Zoe and Grace are probably going to be working, and we would encourage Tennessee to work anyway.
But then again, the side effect to that, and I'm going to be the logic here, the numbers side of it, is if you are carrying debt, sure, if you do baby step 4 and baby step 6, but you're still carrying all your debt with you.
Yeah, you've got to do 1, 2, and 3.
You have less money to put towards 4 and 6. So if you're able to flush all your debt first, and then do 4 and 6, 4 and 6 will happen a heck of a lot quicker, not carrying out debt.
Yeah, exactly. I would do baby steps in order until you get to 5.
You can just skip 5, yeah.
Skip 5.
But
it won't be the end of the world, and you're not a terrible parent for doing that. Save what you can, but take care of you and your husband first, because you don't know. Question for Christine and boyfriend regarding mortgage payments. When making an extra lump sum payment on your mortgage principal, is there a calculator that I can use which will tell me how much time I am chopping off of our mortgage?
I have no idea.
Well, how did we just do it?
What?
The mortgage. Dave Ramsey has several mortgage calculators. Dave Ramsey mortgage. The company that he recommends.
Churchill Mortgage?
Churchill.
Churchill Mortgage.
Search
they have a couple of different ones on there. And yeah, I think there's one that says if you put, $300 a month or something aside, it'll chop off this many years or whatever.
But go to Dave Ramsey's website. He's got lots of resources for this.
But Churchill Mortgage, too.
Churchill is an endorsed local provider and we've actually worked with them, and they're fantastic. Upgrade. God is great. You guys are freaking awesome. Can I say freaking? Thank you.
Don't say freaking. Freaking's a bad word.
That's what the girls would say. Update on my $22,000 car situation. It's a long story, so I will just give you the bullet points. I went to the Jeep dealer because we saw a car for $12,000. Internet price error. The car is really worth $17,000. They honored the price from Cars.com. I traded in my gas-hungry Jeep. Got a lot more than I thought. Put $4,000 down. Now I owe $13,400 on a new used car and saving more than half on gas. I know I'm still paying a car loan, which is a big no-no in this mission, but I felt better paying $13,000 on an actual car than paying $8,000 on nothing. You guys' advice made me get my butt up and do something about my situation. Thank you for your advice. God bless. Now back to Gazelle.
That's right. Get on it, man.
Good job.
Let's get it paid off.
Gazelle, it needs to be paid off, baby. Okay, so that's it. Welcome new subscribers. We have had a lot of you join this Debt is Dumb tribe, and we are so happy that you're here.
The bandwagon.
Bandwagon. Please make an effort to thumbs up our videos. It defeats all the haters that are out there that are trying to we have tough skin, but the more thumbs up, those are the ones we certainly pay attention to. Leave a comment and subscribe. And
you guys asked, why do I get up at the end of each video? Because I have to shut the camera off.
If we just sit
here, it just goes forever. You gotta cut it sometime.
So, let us know what you think about Debt Kickin Weekends and leave your questions down below. If we didn't get to your question, say, I'm asking.
Say, hey man, you never got to my question.
Okay, we love you guys. See you
Bye.
next time.